Hey, what's going on, team? Happy Friday. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. I want to provide you with a quick little recap on the day. Closed the day a little bit over $24,000. I left myself with my one lucky share. But one of the things that I quickly want to talk about is what caused the market to go up and a question, or a concern that we're bringing up within our Learn Plan Profit group. So I really hope that you learned something new. And if you did, please make sure you drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So one of the main reasons that the market is going up is because of the number of jobs that were created in the month of December. There's an unemployment rate that was just released. There's non-farm payrolls, right? With an expectation of 200,000, 220,000 were actually reported. If I'm not mistaken, 223,000 jobs were actually created in the month of December. Now, this was higher than expected with both non-farm private payrolls and non-farm payrolls. You can see that the expectation was 200K, came in at 220K. Again, 10% higher. 210K was the expectation for non-farm payrolls, and the actual was 223K. So again, not the full, no, still roughly right around that 10% higher than what it was. Now, I thought the economy was supposed to be slowing down, right? A lot of people are getting very excited because the unemployment rate went from 3.7% to 3.5%. Let me remind you, again, I just want to bring up the potential concern or discrepancy that we might see next month. When asking the question of what is this exactly tracking? This is tracking, the unemployment rate, the number of jobs that were created in the month of December. Well, what is December? Well, December is one of the most, popular times of the year, right? So there's a lot of businesses that hire seasonally, right? So maybe for 1 or 2 months, we could see that influx of higher employment because of these seasonal employees. But I want to remind you, I don't want you to be surprised. This was just, again, food for thought, something that we talked about within our Learn Plan Profit Discord chat. It's a great conversation because it's a great thing to bring up. You guys can let me know in the comment section, was it even something that you were taking into consideration? The markets are going up right now because the unemployment rate is lower, because more jobs are being created. That promotes economic growth, right? Is the recession over? Are we getting out of this recession? But remember, what month are we reporting? It is December. And if most of these jobs are seasonal jobs, then that means that in the up and coming months, as soon as maybe the next reporting for the month of January, right, which is going to be reported in February, we can see a big decrease in employment and a much larger increase in unemployment, right? This is where the initial claims and continuing claims will come in higher than expected, causing the market to most likely sell off. And also the expectation based off of the previous reporting can also, set the bar higher, but then when it's actually reported, because of those seasonal employees can actually come in much lower than expected, which then will again cause the market to sell off. I just wanted to make sure that it was something we talked about, because I don't want you to be surprised in the next unemployment rate or the next reporting for the non-farm payrolls of where did all these jobs go? How did they just disappear? Why are a bunch of people losing their jobs? I want you to understand why. That's always our goal here on this channel. I'm never going to be here to tell you what to do. I'm never going to tell you where to buy a stock, how to buy it, where to sell the stock. But I want you to understand why. Why did the market react the way that it did, and why potentially next month, the market could sell off based off of higher unemployment and lower jobs created. One of the last things that I want to make sure that I cover is, where are we left with the NASDAQ market? After today, it was a pretty solid day, 2.76%. I'm all over the place. It's a huge day for the bulls, so congratulations. Very happy that we're able to break above the moving average on that 1 hour time frame. I talked about this in yesterday's video. I was talking about a swing trade. I was choosing Tenter. The only concern I'm bringing up is the 270 resistance level, right? We've been rejected here before. We tested it today and we got rejected. I don't know if you guys were aware of that. We brought it up if you're part of our Learn Plan Profit group, that resistance right around 270. It's been a resistance before, and it was an old support level, right? So old support levels become new resistance levels on the way up, and vice versa. If you're on the way down, old resistance levels become new support levels. So right now we're showing that as a resistance. Only time will tell. What I'm looking for is, even if next week, right? Even if the market does sell off a little bit, As long as we hold above that moving average, that is progress. Remember, the market will always eventually pull back. It's not the pullbacks that I'm scared of, right, or concerned of. It's if it actually begins to break support. So if it does begin to pull on back, as long as it shows signs of higher lows, right? If you're a little bit more well-versed in the market, you know exactly what that means, right? So it pulls back, but not as low as it did before. That could be a step in the right direction where it could form that higher low and then break that resistance at 270. So I'm very excited to follow up by next week. This is huge progress for the overall NASDAQ market. And it should be a pretty interesting week. If I'm not mistaken, next week, let me double check. I'll confirm here. Yeah. Is that next week? January 12th. That has to be next week. Yeah. Well, it's 6 days from now, 100%. So that might be Wednesday of next week. January 12th is the next CPI data report. Dun, dun, dun. The next inflation report. Dun, dun, dun. 1 hour before the market opens. Dun, dun, dun. So you better be ready for that, right? Next week, if I'm not mistaken, Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, CPI data report. It should be fun. It should be interesting. And I will be live streaming it here on my YouTube channel. So all you literally have to do is drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications so YouTube can alert you when it is that I go live. Also, we had a lot of people ask about my aluminum art that I have right behind me. For those that are unaware of where you can actually get this aluminum art. So I have it in my trading setup. If you like it, we do have it available. It's the fourth link in the description down below. It's our day trader periodic element. So you guys can go ahead and check it out. It's at shoptechbuds.com. We have a few left in stock. And again, if you like the brushed aluminum, it comes with the push-offs and everything. I just uploaded a reel on Instagram for TechBuds Apparel showing you how you could install it in literally just like 5 minutes. So it's super simple. So I really do appreciate you guys' time. Hope and wish you guys an amazing weekend. Congratulations to all of the bulls. Hopefully most of you guys locked in profits, and I'm excited for the challenges that are set to present themselves next week. So if you have any questions, you guys know how to reach out to me. That's that first link in the description. And also I do trade live every day, just like you heard me talk about them. It's my Learn Plan Profit group. I offer nothing else. So if you want to work with me on a closer basis, if you want my assistance, if you want access to our A to Z video lesson library that's designed for complete beginners, especially if you want access to being able to watch me trade live every single day, I don't just post my profits. Again, my losses, you get to see how and what led to that successful or bad trade in real time. And again, asking yourself for 2023, what's your goal? Do you think that it would be of value for you to be able to watch me trade live every single day that you want to, Monday through Friday, right at market open? That's when we host our private live streams. And again, that is exclusive for our LPP team. So if you want to learn more about that, I would encourage you to click that second link in the description. It's our biggest sell to $150 off. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access. And if you sign up, I can see you at market open for our live trading session as soon as Monday. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.